Oh, it's backwards. I'm trying to wonder, can you hear me? I just wish somebody was on here and tell me if they can hear me. All right, maybe not. Aha. No, see, I don't know. Oh, how am I going to figure it out? All right, well, hopefully somebody comes in here. I'm going to put in the chat. Can you hear me? I've had some problems with audio. Let me know if my audio is sounding okay. Please. Because I had a problem today. I was uploading a video and I was pretty pissed off. All right, we're doing something new. Obviously, I'm showing my face. This is what I look like. You know, them times where I'm just like, hey, hit that subscribe and you get to see my ugly face. Once I get to 1,000 people, well, it's now. All right. What's that piece of hair? Sorry, I haven't been on here live in a while. There's nobody here. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about goals because not everybody here is looking about love stuff, right? So we're going to talk about how we can use the tarot cards to figure out how to accomplish our future goals. It's just going to be a quick read, but this time I am going to try to timestamp because I don't have this funky little maneuver with my phone and whatnot. Anywho, we're going classic with the cards. Let's see. Aries, what can we tell you to help you accomplish your goals? I know you don't get to see the cards, but I'll try to show them to you, but whatever, right? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. What else can we get? I wish somebody would be up on here so they can tell me the Justice. So these are your goals, right? The problem with pursuing passion, and I probably feel like I'm going to be saying this a lot, is wondering if you're going to get anything out of it. And if you're not, then you're just going to walk away. If it's money-based, only because if it's money-based, sorry, the Nine of Pentacles, I'm looking at her because she's kind of like, look, here's my bird. Look at my bird. This is my bird. And then I got the Eight of Cups. God damn. I'm not used to this camera. Where did you go? There you are. I just feel like it's... I feel like you're going to walk away if you're like, if I'm not going to be making money out of it, forget it. Happiness, I don't want to be happy. I just want the money. Money is what is going to make me happy. I think you dream about it, but I don't know if, God, I feel like this is going to be repetitive, but all right, just tell me what the Justice is. Tell me something about the Justice card. That's a little too many. You're going to be in constant search of it unless it's something that's going to make you happy. If it's just the money that you're going to be searching, you're always going to be like, oh yeah, but this makes more, but this makes more, but this makes more. So you really have to ask yourself. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. So we got it on here twice. You do have a new opportunity coming. Some of it might require you to travel at a distance. I don't know why, but it's going to take a minute for you to accomplish it. What can they do to make it happen faster? All right, Aries, I'm almost done here. Four of Wands, Page of Swords. I think you need to communicate with those that you live with and have them help you with the daily stuff at home. Like, I just need to start telling people what to do. You're an Aries, you can do that. So, Aries, I'm going to stop there. You're going to start telling people what to do more. Just setting assignments, putting it on the board. All right, you're doing this, you're doing that, so you get less off of your plate. 5:38. All right, Taurus, you're next. What do we do to get you to hurry up and accomplish your goals? I should probably work on my backdrop here. I'm trying. Just move that basket. I have another bookshelf I was going to put up, but I'm being lazy. All right. Taurus, steps to take to speed up the process of your goals. One more. What? I'm not understanding. Hold on. I need to get a little bit of clarification. So the Queen of Wands, but the Ten of Cups is reverse. Empress and the Eight of Swords. I feel a little ADHD going on. Like, but is it going to make me happy? But is it going to make me happy? But that's not going to make me happy. But that's not going to make me happy. I want to make the money, but that's not doing that. That's not going to make me happy. So then you're going to be switching to something else. With the Eight of Swords, that's where I get the ADHD coming from. And the Empress together, that just made it like really hard for me to swallow. Both of these together, the Empress and the Eight of Swords, it's like you're constantly telling yourself, I'm above that. The Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups, but is that going to make me happy? But is that going to make me happy? But then with these two, with the Empress especially, the Empress sits a little high and mighty, right? She's sitting on that throne. Like, I'm not going to just start on any level. I need to I need to get into this. Damn, I'm not even trying to talk shit, right? I'm not. But I'm going to tell you because I don't know how else to express this. You're thinking if I'm going to go to the medical field, then I automatically want to be the CEO. And it's like, well, yeah, I kind of have to start at some lower level, right? And then you're going to be like, okay, but is that going to make me happy? And then it's going to be this circle, this nonstop trend. All right. So what else can you give them? Because I feel like what else can you tell them? What else can Taurus do in order to achieve their goals? The Devil and the Hermit. Reverse. Some people might put themselves in a position that they don't want to be in. Putting yourself in a position that you don't want to be in, and then going forward and then retreating, going forward and then retreating, going forward and then retreating. Like, I'm going to go, nope. Like, why putting yourself in a position? I'm trying to think of an example. So you're going to build a set for a play. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to gung-ho forward, and then you're going to be like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, no, I changed my mind. So it's kind of like never finishing a project in a sense. So I guess to accomplish your goals, you need to stick to it long term. And stop asking yourself, is that going to make me happy? 9:54. Let's go 9:55. All right, Gemini. Jesus. Sorry, it's cold and then I get hot because whenever I start channel, I start getting a little sweaty. So this is going to be strip tarot because pretty soon I'm going to be stripping. All right. Gemini, what can we tell you in order to help you complete your goals. I don't think you know what your goals are, but let's see. Gemini, what do you need to do in order to complete your goals faster? Well, you got the 10 of Pentacles and you got the Lovers. So I feel like you're really going at things with like, I have to love it or it's just not going to work. And I think you get the ideas that you need in order to move forward, but I think you just ignore them. Like these are the ideas coming at you and you're just like ignoring them. And I think reverse, it's telling you not to do that. To not, that's probably not going to work. That's probably not going to work. Oh, I have that idea. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. You know what I mean? Like if somebody gives you an advice, maybe you're watching TV and all of a sudden you see do people even play commercials anymore? You're on TikTok scrolling and then somebody gives you this message and you're like, wow, could that apply to me? Nah, that's probably not applying to me. That's what I get with these. Whoa. Reverse. So listen to the messages that you're getting from all sources because you're getting your tidbits. You're getting your nuggets. It's out there. You're just not seeing them. 1204. Or you're not listening to them. All right, Leo, you're next. This is just going to be really quick. We're just going to see what we can do to get you to your goal faster. And hopefully this helps. I know a lot of people look on tarot for love. I know that's what the things that I get the most views, but I decided to just switch it up some. I felt compelled. All right, Leo, what can you do in order to speed up your process and your goals? Leo, 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 Leo. You don't have a problem working. I think you think those that it's like you're going to need help, right? So you hire someone and you're like, all right, I'm going to need some help. So you're hiring someone to help you. And then you're like, you incompetent fuck. I just work with the stupidest fucking people. If you got things need to get done, you need to do it yourself. Something like that, you know? And that's what you're thinking while you're working. I mean, are they incompetent? or is this, like if I just had better help, then this would be happening faster. Is the person that Leo is Leo getting people that are incompetent? I'm just asking. They don't have the same goals as you. That's why. Because you're so passionate about what you want. And they're kind of like, yeah, I'm here for the money. Whatever. This is your shit, not mine. So they just have different goals. Hey, can you tell me about the audio? Because I've just been in here talking and I don't know what the audio sounds like. I'm on Leo. What did I just get? The Page of Swords. Yeah, whoa, that was me. I'm just not used to looking at myself. Try to look at the people that you want to work with you. Try to get them to not have the same goal as you, but have the same passion as you. I mean, I got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is continue looking. Continue looking. And the Star reverse, they just don't have that same goal as you. And you're so gung-ho in getting it done that it's not going to happen. So just try to find someone that has the same drive. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Has the same drive. So 1501. Oh, shit. No. 1501. Damn it. I fucked that up. That's 1204. Ugh. Oh, well. All right. Well, who's after Leo? Virgo. All right, Virgo. We're just asking Spirit what you could do to help speed up your goals. What can you do to help speed up your goals? Virgo. Virgo has some goals. What can they do to help speed them up? Virgo, 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 Virgo. God, did you hear that? Sorry, it's raining. It's thundering really bad. It's hurricane season. You're doing some digging, Virgo. You are doing some digging, some hardcore digging. You are really going within for these answers. You're just like, it is right in front of me. God damn it, it's right in front of me. I know I can push this chariot forward with my goddamn hands and arms, and I just need to figure it out. How am I going to figure it out? So you have this opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, awesome card. And you know what? Honestly, when I've been doing your readings, you have been on a mission, on some kind of goal. I don't know what it is. It could be many things. So damn it. Sorry, this is all confusing me. So you got the Three of Pentacles here. And that's just showing me that, oh, you want to know a secret? I got a little secret for you. So while you're working, for those that are single and you're looking for love, while you're working, you might get close to someone that you're constantly talking to. Like if you're constantly calling Verizon, the Verizon employee. If you're constantly for work, it's for work. Talking to IT, somebody in IT. You're going forward. You're really digging. Okay, so they want the answer to the Hermit. What's the answer to the Hermit? Can you give me something for the Hermit? Oh, I'm not throw it at me, Jesus. Oh no. If you're having drama at home or with anybody, you're going to need to stop the drama. If you're somebody that likes to feed into drama, that's not going to help you accomplish your goal. For those that aren't having drama, what else can the Hermit be? You're going to need to find some balance between going out and constantly staying in and focusing. And go to those birthday parties that you're invited to. Go to those graduation parties or I don't know, whatever else. Bachelorette parties or something. You're getting invited to things and you're just saying no. You need to find a balance with that because the loneliness that you're going to feel is going to, well, it's going to make you sad. And then you're not going to want to work on your project as happily and diligently as you can. Libra, 1818. All right, Libra. So we're going to just ask the cards what goals. What goals? Jesus, if I can pick it up. What goals? What am I talking about? Oh my God. Libra, what can we tell you in order to help you achieve your goals faster? Wow. I apologize. I feel like I should redo the timestamp. All right, Libra. Fucking diarrhea of the mouth. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. We're getting the Queen of Wands a lot. But with you, I got the Judgment, the 4 of Coins, the King of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. I like the 10 of Pentacles being there. This is what's kind of making me think with the Judgment. I'm thinking. You need to start saving some money. You need to stop spending money. Spending money on other people, spending money on yourself. No more online shopping. 4 of Pentacles. I see you have that idea and you're wondering if it's going to work. You're like, is this going to work? But is this going to work? But is this going to work? You have this project, but is this going to work? And then the Judgment, I need you to make a final decision. The Ten of Pentacles is there. It's going to happen. So, all right, 2035. Who's Scorpio? Scorpio 2042. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we can tell you in order to achieve your goals. What can you do? To achieve your goals faster, what can we tell you to do that might help? So I feel like I can't fucking talk today. Jesus. All right, Scorpio. What advice can we give you in order to help you achieve your goals? I'm just going to pull out 2 cards at first. I haven't really been needing to clarify. Oy, oy. What? Why? Are you having relationship problems? That's distracting you? All right. Why the 3 of Swords? Why the 3 of Swords? Why the 3 of Swords? Are you drinking too much? Some of you might need to pick up a healthier habit to deal with stress. What's the Page of Pentacles? Don't make me pick it up. So you have an idea that you need a partnership. You have an idea of success and how it's going to make you happy, but you need a group of people. You need more people that get along. I don't know if you're fighting with anybody. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Why the Knight of Pentacles? I'm just getting that you're probably fighting with someone at home, and that's kind of distracting you. Or maybe not at home, but you're arguing with someone, and it's kind of, make sure you listen to your sun, your moon, rising, and Venus if this isn't resonating. Because I feel like that one's not going to really resonate with a lot of people, but I feel like any kind of inner conflict is keeping you. Who just had that? Who did I just say had that? I don't know. Anyways. All right, Sag. 2340. Sag, you have a goal. And let's see what we can tell you with tarot that will help you accomplish this goal. All right. It's really weird not having you see the cards. Sag goals, how to accomplish goals faster, Sag. You need to get enough sleep. Not enough sleep is what's going to help. It's going to keep you just tired. You're a little indecisive. You need more of a plan. I think I've been telling you that too. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago that I was like, you need a plan. You need to plan it out. Why the 6 of Cups? You need, also, when you get out amongst your friends and you take a break, you're going to get more clarity. So if you're just like, go work, and that's it, you're going to feel a little bit more constipated with the ideas, and they're not going to flow to you until you find yourself in a better, happier position. And that is going to be when you say yes to the opportunities to go out and find a balance between work and passion goals and whatever else. All right. Capricorn, 2520. Capricorn, you got some goals. I feel like this is going to be the longest one for some reason. Oh no, you're stressed out and you want to give up. What can we do to help you with your goals? You're not liking the things that are coming towards you. You're working on them and you're like, it's not turning out right. It's not turning out right. What am I doing wrong? I feel alone in this process. What am I doing wrong? I need to, whatever. I don't know. Well, I did get the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's awesome. But what got me a little like, what is the King and the Queen reverse and the 9 of Cups? Are you fighting with someone? Are you fighting with someone? That's what I'm getting. It's like you kind of are not completing your goals, and then there's some situation at home or life with your boss, your friend, I don't know, somebody, and then you're just kind of like, fuck this shit. Well, fuck this shit. But you do have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So I want to tell you not to try to get yourself out of that mindset as fast as possible so you can hop on the good foot again. If this isn't making sense, do you have another one? What you don't see coming. Consider your losses also a learning lesson. And just acknowledge it and move forward. Like, all right, this didn't happen. That doesn't stop anybody, right? You can still keep going. And just acknowledge it and keep going. Like, this didn't work out. What can I give you as an example? I don't know. What can I give you as an example? Something that you fail at. You know how they say the next one is when you're going to win or something like that? I forgot how the saying goes. It's like if you fail and you don't pick up and try again, then that next opportunity was the one that was going to be your breaking point to winning something. Oh, fuck, I forgot how that saying goes. Anyways. Yeah. Damn. I got the exact same fucking thing. I got the Queen and King of Swords. And the 9 of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles. I think your home situation is kind of fucking with you. Aquarius. Aquarius. 28-24. All right, so we got goals, Aquarius. We're here to tell you what to do to make them happen faster. I'm just trying this out. For shits and giggles. I don't know. I might take this down. Maybe not. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius goals, Aquarius goals. Aquarius goals. Holy shit. Are you scared of succeeding? None of the cards I have here. Totally channeling that. Are you afraid of succeeding? It's like you know what you want. And you know how to get it. Six of Wands reverse. It's like you're so close and then you're like, no, never mind. I'm scared or some shit like that. I think you think, oh, this is kind of doing some. If you succeed, somebody else is going to feel worse. And then you're going to think, oh, they're not going to be happy if I achieve more than them. So I'm going to try to lower my light, like dim my light, because they're not going to be able to handle it. And then I got to deal with them and live with them. And I got to, I'm not trying to work with that. And I'd rather not have anybody be jealous of me. So I'm just going to dim my light and not do a good job. yeah, you're like falling back on the success that you can have because of how other people are going to react to it. But you can succeed. And you know you can. Look at this. This is you looking in the future like, I know I can. Like, you know what to do. Come on, Aquarius. Don't be like that. All right. If that didn't apply, can you give me one more? Because I feel like that one did not. That one flowed out of my mouth a little easier than the other ones. All right. Page of Wands. What else? Tell me about the Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Are you afraid of being alone? Look, you got the Eight of Pentacles. You got the 10 of Pentacles. And then you got the Page of Wands telling you the shit is right there. You know what to do. You know how to get rid of all of the things that are a distraction. But I also have this upset that something isn't working out, putting yourself out in the cold. It's like, if this works out, then I'm going to have to move to Germany. Just total example. And I don't know if I want to make that decision and move or something like that. But you know what to do to succeed. So that's just what I see. All right, Pisces. 32. All right, cool. I'm getting this around 30 minutes. That's pretty good. It's not so bad. Sometimes doing these reads takes hours. Okay. Pisces. 32. Why am I saying 32? 555. Pisces, what do you need to know in order to succeed in your goals? Get out of your head. Do some more research. Don't be so quick to say no to the offers that you're getting, even if they are small. Like, I'll give you a ride to work. Don't just say, nah. Like, take it. Because maybe on the ride, you're going to learn something. Or you're going to have more time to not think about how you're driving, and then all of a sudden you're going to get an idea that pops in your head. Something like, don't say no to the small things that are offered to you. Why the King of Wands? Why am I getting a lot of people's home life situation kind of fucking them up with their goals? It's like they have a goal and then it's like, yeah, but my home life situation is, look. My home life situation is going to fuck it up. How do they get out of their head? How does Pisces accomplish their goals faster? Or at all? How do the Pisces... I think you keep going over the options that you're getting. You're constantly getting options, opportunities, and then you're saying no because of something happening at home and it's just too much. And then it kind of has you feeling low and sad. Anything else for Pisces? Maybe they are not fighting with anybody at home. Try not to focus on... I'm getting something else now. When you get the opportunity to go out and have fun, try to take it. Try to make plans too with other people. Like happy hour, or let's go on a walk together, and find other ways of clearing your mind amongst having fun with new people. Some of you are depressed. You might want to pay attention to that. And maybe if you have an idea, you shouldn't tell very many people because they're just going to shit on your party and your little parade that you have going on. It's like you have this great idea and oh my God, I'm so excited for it. I think I'm going to try to do this. And they're going to be like, don't. That's not going to work. And then you're going to start doubting yourself. All right. Ow. Anything else? Let's see about collective. I hope to God my audio sounds okay. All right, collective. 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 I need you to get into your Leo energy. If you're concerned with goals and a relationship, I would put the relationship, aside and work on the goals. Take that as it resonates. I'm not telling you to break up or leave anybody. The Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? What's the block? See, now I'm starting to get hot. You're going to get a lot of options, but they're not going to stay very long. They're going to be very fleeting. So if you get this opportunity, don't think it's going to be there next week or next month. It might go fast. So jump on those small opportunities. An example, I like to go out and take pictures. And sometimes I see something and I'm like, ugh, I'm not going to turn around. I'm driving that way and have to make a U-turn and then sit in traffic. And never mind. I'm just going to not do it. And I'm telling you to make that U-turn and sit in traffic because you're not going to be able to go back to retake that picture. The moment's gone. That kind of a thing. All right. That was it. Ow. My butt hurts. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. How do I get out of here and stream?